Kevin here, Farmer Equipment. I have behind me the Wessex ATV towable flail mower. This is new at Farmer Equipment Sales. And not only new at Farmer Equipment Sales, it's also new in Canada. This is the very first one to arrive here in Canada. Wessex is based out of England, and they make really high quality flail mowers, both 3-point hitch, and this model here for towing behind an ATV or a UTV. This particular model is the Wessex AFX 160 mower. This one comes with a Vanguard 18 horsepower V-twin engine, and it's approximately 63-inch cut width and weighs about 705 pounds. This mower has electric start as well as a recoil backup. Now of course this isn't fully assembled in this crate. It has a set of ATV tires that go on it here. And they mount onto a couple of brackets that go here, which allow you to have the wheels either beside the mower or hinged around and tucked in behind the mower. That gets it so the machine's narrower, so you can trim up closer to fences and trees and so on. It does, though, when you put the wheels to the back, put a little bit more weight onto the hitch of the four-wheeler. So you may, in some applications, want the wheels out to the side for better weight distribution and better stability. But it gives you that option. It can be changed from one setting to the other without any tools in just minutes. Here's where the tongue mounts on and the different positions for the offset. When the tongue's mounted on this, bracket turns this way, and this threaded adjuster would fit down through these holes for the 4 different adjustment points. Has a full width rubber guard at the front to stop debris from being kicked forward to the operator. There's those offset pieces that the wheels mount to. Grease-packed wheel bearings. Now this is the harnesses. The electric start on this gets its power from the tow vehicle. So you're to install this piece, which is a circuit breaker, onto your battery of your ATV or UTV. And then it has a quick disconnect here to disconnect that, and you can just leave that part installed in your machine permanently and unplug it here when you're not using it. And then this is a kill switch, which has both a push button and a tether that can pull off. It comes with a couple of clips so you can mount it to like an ATV rack. Both of those things are going to be the right length for an ATV, but they sell an extension kit if you're going to use it on a UTV. This particular one is going to actually be behind a Kubota RTV. And so it has the extensions that are going with it. I've got those packed up in here, in all this material here. They're also getting a spare drive belt and some extra flails and some duck foot heavy duty flails. This one just comes with the standard flails on it, but they've also ordered a set of duck foot cutters. There's a look at the rotor and the flails there. Those are just the standard flails. Like I say, you can get a heavy duty flail duck foot type. And then on the heavier mower, the AFR, you can also get forged hammers. The AFR series would also have the 23 horsepower Briggs & Stratton Vanguard engine, still with the electric start. And then there is also a lighter series, an AFE, which is a 13 horsepower pull start Briggs & Stratton XR engine, and it uses a centrifugal clutch as opposed to the lock torque lever system. The mowers are all very much the same as far as the housings and the axles and so on. It's really just the rotor, cutters, and the engine that's the main differences. There is a few other things, like the heavier model comes with what they call a boss bar across the front, which is just a bar here to help fold over because it's made for heavier cutting brush type material to fold it down to get it underneath the mower so those forged hammers can process it. So I still have the drive belt cover off, doing the PDI service and adjusting the belt tension before we ship it out. Just wanted to show you how the system works. Wessex calls this a lock torque lever operated clutch system. Really simple and positive mechanism for really good power transfer. You just move these two levers and then lock it into place. That's tensions the drive belt. The drive belt is a triple V banded drive belt, good solid looking belt. Bearing idler here. The main bearings are greasable on the rotor and as well as the rear roller. There's the grease fitting in there for the main rotor. Grease fitting for the ground roller there. You can see the roller right here. It's packaged up in some bubble wrap right now. Full width across the back. Grease point on the other end. This is the far side of the rotor grease fitting here. So we have partnered with Wessex to become one of their very first Canadian dealers. This is the very first mower to arrive here in Canada. We have more stock on the way, so we'll have some product in stock for 2025 season. Wessex makes some really high quality stuff. They've been in business for 55 years. So far we have had lots of interest, and I think these are going to be very well received for homeowners, contractors, ski clubs, trail associations. So I look forward to next summer getting one of these things out and actually doing some mowing with it. We have snow on the ground now, but next year we plan to get some use of these and do a couple of videos of these things in action. The new Wessex ATV, UTV towable flail mowers are farmer approved.